Asmongold just said the quiet part out loud, and the reason it hit so hard is because everyone watching already knew it but didn't want to admit it. On stream, Asmongold didn't name people, didn't point fingers, and didn't try to cancel anyone. He simply explained something he's learned after years behind the scenes in Twitch culture. A huge number of streamers are not who they pretend to be on camera.
Streamers like you're real and media's fake, that's why? Well, I think really, I mean, a lot of streamers are fake too, okay? Like, don't get yourself in this confusion that streamers are authentic and real. They're not at all.
The wholesome, politically correct, hyper-careful personalities people idealize on stream often disappear the moment the broadcast ends, and Asmongold made it clear that this isn't some shocking revelation to insiders, it is just how the game works.
Trust me, guys, like, I've met a lot of streamers behind the scenes over the years. They're not the same as, basically, the streamers that are, like, very PC and everything, they're not like that behind closed doors. They don't act that way.
According to Asmongold, Twitch and live streaming platforms reward performances, not honesty, and the incentive structure quietly pushes creators to build sanitized public personas that don't reflect how they actually talk, joke, or think in private.
They only act that way publicly so they can make people, like them, like make that audience of people like them. It's fake. Like, they're using, like, I'm not going to say everybody, right? But I'm saying a lot of them use slurs. They say things that are politically incorrect.
He explained that many streamers who appear ultra-polished, socially safe, and morally flawless on stream behave completely different when the cameras are off, making jokes or using language they would never risk saying. Asmongold wasn't framing this as a moral attack, he was describing it as a system problem where success depends on playing a character that appeals to a specific audience even if the character isn't real.
And they do things and make jokes that they would never do on stream. And so, like, just keep in mind that the type of audiences, it's called a show for a reason. Well, I know that, and I think it's fine to think that.
This is where parasocial relationships become dangerous, and Asmongold was clear about that too. When viewers believe a streamer's on-camera personality is their true self, they start forming emotional attachment to a version of that person that doesn't actually exist. Then, when leaks, quips, or private behavior contradicts that image, fans feel betrayed, even though the streamer never promised full transparency in the first place. Asmongold's message was simple: it's a show, and confusing the show with reality creates unrealistic expectations that hurt both creators and viewers. That illusion of authenticity becomes even more explosive when streamer drama enters the picture, especially during rapid blow-ups. Asmongold has seen it countless times. A creator gains massive traction, wins an award, or breaks into mainstream relevance, and suddenly accusations start flying. Rebutting allegations, fake engagement claims, and conspiracy theories flood social media, not because there's evidence, but because people can't emotionally process someone else's success. That's how people are. Leftists are by far most racist people I've known when nobody else is around. They proclaim diversity and inclusion, yet have zero black or brown friends and can't stand being around alphabet plus people. But they sure do love virtue signaling about them. This exact pattern showed up in recent Twitch drama surrounding VTuber culture and award controversies, where creators like Burnt Peanut were dragged into massive online battles over legitimacy, fandom behavior, and what counts as real content. Asmongold's broader point fits perfectly here. Audiences project expectations onto creators, then lash out when reality doesn't match their mental image. Streamers get blamed for fan behavior they don't control, communities fracture, and the algorithm happily profits from the chaos. Asmongold has also spoken about how live stream culture treats personal failure as entertainment. When a streamer breaks down emotionally, loses their home, ruins a relationship, or makes a public mistake, it instantly becomes content, dissected frame by frame by drama channels and reaction streamers. Viewers claim concern while clipping the most painful moments for engagement, reinforcing the same system they pretend to criticize. According to Asmongold, this hypocrisy is baked into streaming culture, where people demand vulnerability but punish it the moment it stops being entertainment. What Asmongold ultimately wants people to understand is this: streamers aren't fake because they perform because the system demands it. The real problem isn't that creators have public personas, it is that audiences forget those personas exist. If viewers treated live streams the way they treat movies, wrestling, or stand-up comedy, there would be less outrage, fewer parasocial breakdowns, and far less manufactured drama. Enjoy the content, laugh at the moments, criticize when necessary, but don't confuse the character on screen with the human off it. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. subscribe. Cheers.